son. I've seen you do this 100 times. Do it one more.
Last time the Chiefs won here was 1982. Ironically, the same year, same season that Joe Montana would hit White Park and the catch. Now it's Montana for Kansas City. Underneath, Anders. That won't do much. 3 yards is all. Tyrone Braxton right there. Trying to get a play off before the 2-minute warning, but will not.
Yeah.
2 to go. 6 down in Denver. Out of 76,000 rockin' Mile High Stadium as Montana brings them out. 2nd and 7. 2 to go. They're on the 23 and need a touchdown to win.
Interesting formation here by Kansas City, Dick. They have 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers, and 1 running back.
And the running back is not Marcus Allen. To the sidelines, to Birden. Is he inbounds? Yes. And he stops the clock as he rolls out of bounds at the 41. Boy, Birden's made some tough catches today.
Underneath with Braxton. On top was Frank Robinson. Dead feet. Perfectly thrown.
5 catches, 95 yards for LeJordan J. Birden from the University of Oregon. Charlie Waters' defense trying to stop Montana. 1:51 to go.
And Dick, they're in the prevent mode. Denver is.
Montana loves that. In the flat to Anders. Can't stop his momentum. Carries him out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A pickup of 5.
What Charlie Waters has here is 2 defensive linemen, 2 linebackers, those 4 rushing up front, and 7 defensive backs making sure that nobody gets too deep.
Now he takes Mecklenburg out and brings in rookie Willie O'Shodin.
So that's a 3rd rusher now. A little more pressure applied to Joe Montana.
Marcus Allen in the pattern, but they go the other way, almost intercepted. Intended for Birden, and it was Ronnie Bradford who got a pick on a tip pass earlier, who had his hands on it.
Birden is down, still on the sideline. Atwater hit him when he was up in the air. Steve Atwater. Actually, Birden landed on Atwater.
3rd and 6. Phillips thought they had the interception.
The game can't continue until they get J.J. Birden over to his side of the field here. That gives Kansas City actually a little break, Dick. They can catch their breath, orchestrate what's going on.
They're really showing some concern here for Birden, who took that midair shot from Atwater. Just making sure, and seems to have all his faculties.
That was a heck of a hit by Atwater. Certainly 4-down area here. No question about that.
Well, Montana using this break to talk it over on the sidelines. 3rd and 5. Montana 17 for 28. 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Overshoots Allen, well covered by Tyrone Braxton, and now it's down to 1 play.
Excellent coverage out of the backfield on Allen.
Wouldn't you love to be able to duck your head in there and hear what Montana's calling, how he calls it? Down the middle, incomplete. And a flag is down. Watch out. A flag down where Montana was hit. But it's against Kansas City for holding, and Denver takes over. 1:30 to go.
Montana appears to slip here. Yes, he does. He destroys the timing of the play a little bit, but there was excellent coverage by Denver. Going for Cash to tight end. Look at Charlie Waters.
Wade Phillips, who tongue-in-cheek said all week, you know there's a jinx there. I actually feel sorry for Marty in Kansas City. They can't win here because there's this thing about the air and the altitude. And it didn't appear to be that way early when Montana stroked the Broncos for 2 quick, easy scores. But Denver rallies. The big play, the block punt, when Reggie Rivers was not blocked, set up a go-ahead score for Elway in the 4th. And that'll make 11 straight trips for Kansas City. They go home with another loss, and for Marty personally, he's now 0-8. And Kansas City, close to clinching the AFC West with 3 games to go, now finds all around them tightening up. Closer it is in the AFC West. The final kneel down by Elway. Flags first. There's Reggie Rivers, one of the stars today. You know, coaches preach all the time, down to the last man. I mean, you can decide a game. And Rivers saw an opening. As you pointed out, it was not a block. He just saw the chance to block and created the big play. It amounted about a 70-yard play. No punt, plus about a 40-yard.
We have an encroachment penalty on the defense for slapping the ball. That's 5-yard penalty. Will the 25-second man put 40 seconds on the clock? 40 seconds on the clock, and we will wind the clock.
So the clock starts, and basically it cost Kansas City 8 more seconds, but the game is over. Their next chance.
We'd like to welcome those of you who are just joining NBC's coverage of the NFL here at Mile High Stadium in Denver, Kansas City, and the Denver Broncos. Kansas City trying to end a string of 10 straight losses at Mile High, but Denver leads 27-21. It's been a battle of Elway and Montana, and Elway getting the upper hand. Montana was 30-8 in December. Shows his greatness late in the season. He'll be 30-9 now. But Denver also tough at home. This will make them 22-4 in the last 26. This game winds to an end with 24 seconds on the clock. Owner Pat Bowlen and Coach Wade Phillips in on the celebration. Marty Schottenheimer will go home wondering, how do I ever beat John Elway?
This is Kansas City's first division loss. They're now 5-1 in 1993.
Broncos in a must-win are still alive. Kansas City still in first place, 27-21. Now the Hager wrinkle-free cotton super play of the game. Reggie Rivers, watch him on the outside, unblocked.
Thompson, 45, does nothing. This is not a punt block. It ends up being a loss of 48 yards. Gives Denver great field position. And that continued control of the game for the Denver Broncos.
To the 10-yard line, and Elway struck Shannon Sharpe 3 touchdown passes. The third was the decider. Elway and the Broncos prevail 27-21. We'll be right back. A look at the AFC West. Denver pulls within 1. The Raiders lead 27-23 against Seattle in the 4th quarter. They're 7-5. San Diego plays tonight. The AFC West still up for grabs, says Dennis Smith. Final score 27-21. For Bob Trumpy, this is Dick Enberg saying so long from Mile High Stadium. This has been a presentation of NBC Sports, home of Super Bowl 28.
The great masters define